All right. So again, just breathing in into the body. So today we're gathered here today to receive the Galactic Abundance Codes. And what's happening, as we're all aware on our planet at this time, on our beloved Gaia, what's happening is that we are in a very profound paradigm shift, where in all aspects of our lives and experience, we are moving from frequencies of separation into frequencies of unity, from separation consciousness to unity consciousness. And in that process, we are activating all kinds of patterns and ancestral things that we've inherited from our ancestry, from the collective consciousness, when we tap into collective thought processes and patterns and different ways, different perceptions that can be coming from our culture, from conditioning, from the time that we are incarnated in, certain perceptions and ways of being. So all of these things are coming up to be addressed, to be acknowledged, to be recalibrated, purified and recalibrated. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to specifically take a look at abundance. And abundance, we know, comes in many forms. You know, abundance in relationships, abundance in happiness, abundance in fulfillment with our work. So there's many different ways to perceive abundance. But today, we're really going to focus on the energy of money. We're really just going to put it out there that we are going to recalibrate and come into alignment with a new relationship with the energy, this very powerful frequency of money. So let's just take a deep breath and kind of sink into that. Like, let's just get excited and enthusiastic. We're going to have a new perception. We're recalibrating that relationship. We're purifying that relationship. So just take a deep breath and relax, just letting go of any worries, any anxieties, any concerns. We're just going to let that go for the next hour and bring all our into the present moment, into present time. Just take deep breaths. Mute. We're having a little bit of sound here. So just be sure that you're on mute, and that's like a button here on the left corner of the screen. So just so that we have clarity. And a couple of people have come in. Okay. All right, so we're a couple of people just came in. So we're going to purify our relationship with the energy of money. We're moving from an old paradigm, separation consciousness, into unity consciousness. So what are frequencies of separation consciousness? Competition, okay? We're comparing ourselves to others. We're measuring ourselves. It's a thought pattern. It's a way of perceiving, measuring ourselves. Another separation frequency would be hoarding, you know, feeling like there's not enough. We have to fill up. We have to keep a large amount safe. and controlled. Okay, so there is this in the new frequencies of money, there are cycles that are very natural cycles of receiving, holding space for, and then releasing. So it's a very natural flowing cycle. Another, and so I'm just going to talk about a few things, and you can see what lights up for you individually. So these are kind of collective perceptions that we're going to address, and and then you just pay attention inside yourself. What, as I'm talking about these things, what lights up for you? There are so many projections as well that we put on money. So many of us may think money is freedom. Money is security. Money can reveal my value, if I'm valued, if I'm admired, if I'm loved. Money can be a way that we take care of other people, a way that we show our love. Some of us have this energy of, that it's like crass to talk about money, that you just don't talk about it. You never reveal that you need it. Whereas others feel very victimized. They feel like they never have enough money, or when they receive money, it's immediately gone. Some unexpected expense comes up. They receive a nice windfall of money, and then their car breaks down. And so that space of holding has leaks. It's like there's leaks there. So again, we're going to restore. This transmission is about restoring a pure relationship with money and to neutralize some of these projections that we have, that we inherit, that we've experienced. Some of these things some of us have experienced, making an investment that doesn't work out for us. Many of us have experienced being taken advantage of, being trusting and then being betrayed. So many of us have experienced having money and then losing it, whereas others of us have experienced lack, and then we receive money, and sometimes we're not able to hold on to it. It just like goes through our fingers. So again, we're looking at the cycle of receiving, holding space, and then releasing, this natural cycle. So take a deep breath. There's also the religious conditioning that has to do with that it's a virtue to not charge money, or that it's wrong to charge money for your services. It's also seen as a virtue. Many of us will say, well, I don't do this for money. I do this because I love what I'm doing. But that thought right there, I don't do this for money, it's like a judgment. It's like it creates an obstruction to money flow. So just allowing that to come up, and that can, and sometimes we'll have that filter or that image of ourselves because we have deep rooted inside of us that this belief that money is the root of all evil, or that people become very selfish and greedy with money. So again, we're going to, it's not that that's not true, that exists, but what we're going to do is we're going to bring it up, and we're going to purify that energy. We're going to clear that energy out of our field so that it's no longer obstructing our money flow. So let's take a deep breath. And so those are a few of the things to just kind of get us started in contemplating and experiencing the energy of money, how we each of us experience the money, our money flow. And so let's just take deep breaths and be aware of the root chakra. And we're going to see a line of energy connecting the root chakra, our body, to the core of the earth. And we always start the quantum light practice, any kind of energy work, grounded and connected, as we're working on our embodiment, our embodied ascension. And one of the ways that we become embodied is by purifying, cleansing, emptying all the patterns and obstructions in the lower three chakras, the chakras that rule the body and our physicality. So the body, the emotions, and the mind, the filters of the body and the mind and the emotions, we're purifying with the quantum light frequencies. So feel that connection to the ascended Gaia, this amazing planet that we're on, that we are coming into balance with our relationship with our beloved Gaia. And the ascended name for our planet is Terra Christa, Terra Christa. And we're connecting with the diamond white core of the ascended Earth. So make that connection and you can feel her energy rise up, this living, breathing entity that is the earth, this nourishment rising up through all the layers of the earth, into the root chakra, in through the soles of the feet, rising up through all the energy channels of the body. And you can just see it rising up the spine, fountaining out through the top of the head, showering all our energy field around the body is being showered with this earth energy. Okay, so the first energy that's coming up as we connect with Gaia is the belief that humans are very, very greedy and very, they're using up Gaia. They're destroying Gaia. The humans are destroying Gaia. And that's why we're having all this struggle. So just allow that to come forth. It's a belief. It's a collective belief. So we're just going to allow that to come forth. And all these brilliant colors in the inner earth are coming forth, colors that are so vibrant, so filled with revitalizing and nourishing energy, because Gaia is we can experience Gaia in different dimensions. So we are awakening to our own multi-dimensionality. So we can choose the dimension that we experience life in. So we are choosing in this now moment the dimension of the ascended Gaia. And all these brilliant colors, the inner earth is coming online, okay, through your grounding cord, your root chakra. You're bringing in all of this brilliant, beautiful light of the inner earth. And there are beings of light in the inner earth, the elementals, all the beautiful resources. And Gaia is coming into balance in her own ascension process. And she infinitely regenerates herself. Whether there's humans on the planet or not, Gaia infinitely regenerates herself according to her own system and her own autonomy. So and so she's offering this nourishment, this divine nourishment that's purified from that energy of taking and this energy of greed. We're purifying that vibration inside of us And the unity consciousness vibration is reciprocity. So we are offering blessings to Gaia, offering gratitude. And then Gaia is offering blessings and gratitude to us in this beautiful cycle of reciprocity. So we're recalibrating this relationship with our own human body and the energy of Gaia. So and then just see a beautiful emerald green rising up from the core of the earth into your body. This earth, very, very vibrant green gold vibration is coming into the body through the soles of the feet, entering into the root chakra. And then at the same time, we're releasing, just letting go of wrongness, the vibration of wrongness. I'm wrong. We did it wrong. So we're just going to let that go. And just allow ourselves to receive this recalibration of this relationship, this realignment of our relationship with the earth. And this vibration, this activation of trust, that we will receive what we need to receive in the moment. So this vibration of hoarding, it comes from fear. It comes from experiencing lack. So again, allowing those experiences to come up, those moments where there was an experience of lack. Maybe an incarnation, a previous incarnation comes forth, or maybe we've experienced lack in this lifetime. So we're acknowledging that. We're acknowledging those moments where we did have that experience. So we're taking deep breaths into the heart, just allowing yourself to experience that. You may have a memory, you may have an impression of a time in your life where there was struggle in your family. You may have have a relative who had a very difficult experience with money. So anything like that, any time that you've observed others around you or yourself struggle with money. So we're just going to allow that to come forth, that feeling, that vibration, so that we can unravel that vibration so that it's no longer unconscious in the inner field. So we unravel that experience. We allow it to be there. We've learned from it. And so now we're asking for restoration. So we're going to bring forth this violet flame that's coming in through the crown of the head. The violet flame is a very high frequency of purification that is going to be moving through the inner field like a whirlpool. Coming in through the crown of the head, clearing, cleansing the third eye of all these perceptions, all these experiences of lack. Maybe there's an ancestral pattern that comes forth. You just allow it to come up, and then you offer it to the fire. Offer it to the fire. Shunako, shunako, hainai sinaki. Soskoro sonohaha, anai shinaki nisinako. Soskoro sanaiya. Allowing any memories, any money errors. You may have a memory of like making a big mistake with your money and having to pay the consequences. So just allowing it to come up because we're neutralizing it. We're allowing it to come up because maybe at the time it happened, we didn't have the tools to process it. So it became kind of stuck in our energy field. And it's very charged, though. It's vibrating. And so what happens is it goes unconscious, this very charged experience of trauma and lack. And it's unconscious, but it's still vibrating inside of us. And so what happens is that unconscious, very charged energy attracts experiences because it's the, we're in this universe, in this reality, we submit to the law of attraction. So like attracts like. So what happens is that we have this unconscious energy vibrating inside of us, and it attracts experiences that match. So what we want to do is any kind of money error, any kind of pastime trauma that maybe we experienced in our family, we just allow it to come forth. For me, my family lost everything when they had to leave Cuba in the 50s. And my parents were very young and they had to leave their country and everything that they owned. Everything. They had to leave it behind and start completely new. So that's a trauma that vibrates. It's like it's in, and when your parents go through a trauma, you absorb that energy unconsciously because you experience the stress that they experience. You experience the suffering or the worry. And whether you're conscious of it or not, you're receiving that vibration. So again, anything conscious or unconscious, so you make the intention, any kind of trauma related to lack, any shocking loss of resources, anything that comes up, you just allow it to be there, free of judging it. We're not analyzing it. We're not judging it. We're just seeing it. That's all we have to do is we observe it and we offer it to the violet fire. And this is how we're neutralizing that vibration. So just allow. And we're in this sacred container. The Divine Mother is coming forth. She's holding space for us so that we can allow these energies to come up, to be seen, to be acknowledged, and to be loved. We offer these experiences, these perceptions to the fire of love. This is called tapasya. Tendencies that we inherit are burning. And the Venus being, Lakshmi, is coming forth. Lakshmi is a Venus being. And you can see her vibration is like a magenta, beautiful magenta and gold. Lakshmi. Shakoaha anaishinakini chinakorahini chiki sokoyimiya. Hanaya sanononuana shanaha anaishinaki. And a beautiful goddess. She's an African goddess, Ochun. Ochun is here. So she's a primordial goddess of alchemy. Sonoaha anaishinakini chiniki. And she's assisting us with unraveling and purifying ancestral patterns. So, and both of these goddesses are they are expressions of beauty, very, very deep beauty, sustainability, this foundation of bliss and beauty and opulence. And Ochun vibrates at gold. Okay, so we're welcoming in both these goddesses, Shakoha and Chine Chinikusnuwa Nai, Sonoaha Chiki Soku Surwa, Hashinekani Chinekani Chineki Sunuai Nai, Choskoraha Anai Shinekini Chinokuruai, Soskoraha Anai Senekorai Nai, Shinoaha Nai Chineki. So we're just bringing in this vibration of beauty, this gold and magenta. And we're experiencing our multidimensionality. So we're choosing beauty, opulence, bliss. And there's also a vibration of this very high frequency of like plant medicine. And again, this essence is coming forth from the inner earth, from Gaia. And it's the wisdom. It's wisdom that's coming forth from the inner earth, and it's entering in through the root chakra, and this energy of wisdom is just activating peace, contentment. So we're no longer comparing. We're no longer measuring ourselves. We are just experiencing peace and contentment. Humility, knowing that we are a child of God. We're a divine being of light incarnate. Nothing more, nothing less. We are all facing each other, divine to divine. Divine being of light to divine being of light. From a place of equality. Chonoaha nai chiki sokuaha. Hene chiniki chukusunoaha nai. Sainaishi sinikushuaha. Soskurshunoha nasanakini chiniki sokusurwa. Shakuaha nai. Divine to divine. Peer to peer. Light being to light being. So now this doesn't mean that we all have the same resources, that we all have the same physical experience. It means that we are equal. We are all divine beings of light. We are all created of the same vibration of love. So we're claiming that. So Hasini shinahe shinaki shinakusrua. Sonoha ana siniki. And we're letting go these patterns of power over, power under. Those are the separation frequencies. Power over, power under. Chikuaha ana chiniki sinakua. Oppression. Any vibrations of the past. Again, where we were enslaved, we experienced that enslavement, we experienced that oppression, we experienced overwhelm. Again, allowing that to come up, especially in the emotional center, the second chakra, the womb area, the reproductive organs. For both men and women, male and female bodies. So be aware of the reproductive organs, the second chakra, the emotional, creative center of the body. We're going to do a cleansing here. And just see that violet flame coming forth and clearing all the reproductive organs, the creative life force that's generated here. In the body. So bring your attention there to the second chakra. and just receive this light language transmission. Hakane ine chekene chino sunoahana. This is Ochun chunohana kine cheke cheki sukuroahanai. Senehehe seneho soaya. Haina ina chinokorahana seneke cheko sroa. Hane cheka sokusroahanai. Noskurusrohana cheke chekusroahanai. So now ha sinishiniki so kushua. Just take deep breaths. Hanichene siniki so kusua. And Ochun rules the river, the vibration of this like very powerful force of movement, moving water that has the power to change the form of very deep-rooted stone. You know, that movement of water, it's a very strong force. So we're allowing that to move through our creative center, that alchemy of water, that transformative quality of water, just moving through that second chakra, the creative center. All kinds of patterns here of obligations to others, tribal consciousness. So that's coming forth, the vibration of tribal consciousness. So in this unity consciousness, as we're moving into unity consciousness, we unplug from tribal consciousness. And that may seem strange because sometimes we think being part of the tribe, that's important. That's what we want. We want to be part of the group for security. But oftentimes we will conform to certain beliefs, certain ways of being, because we want to fit in. We want to be protected. And so many times we will betray ourselves. We will abandon ourselves in order to fit in, to be protected by the tribe. But in the new unity consciousness, we receive our security from alignment, from union with our own divine self inside of us. Shanahaini Shai Shinakoswa, Shanaki Sanaki Sonoa Hanaya, Chonoa, Sokuro Hanai. So just be aware that we're removing any kind of plugins with this gold light, this primordial divine mother vibration is removing any kind of cords and plugs in the second chakra, Shanoahanachi, the tendency to abandon ourselves in order to receive protection from the group. So we're bringing that up into the fire. And you connect, recalibrating your inner connection with the divine presence inside of you. And also what's coming up here is trauma of displacement, you know, in our ancestry, you know, where families were separated, and where families were migrating to different parts of the world for, you know, political reasons or famines or those types of things, where there's this trauma of being separated from your tribe and being alone or being separated from your family. So that's not what this is. What this is that we are going into deep union with our own divine self. We're coming into wholeness. We're coming into union. And then from that place of wholeness, we then engage with others. We then magnetize. those who match our vibration, who we can commune with in a place of that divine to divine. So again, allowing those wounds, those traumas to come forth into the light, to be revealed, to be acknowledged, to be loved with this golden light of this primordial goddess who has come forth to work with us. It's very special. And then you being aware, being very aware of your connection to Gaia, the core of the earth. And we're going to connect to the master cell of money. And where would that be? In Gaia, in gold, in the vibration of gold. So we're just allowing this beautiful vibration of gold to come forth from the core of the earth, rising up in the root chakra, and this vibration of Ochun, the Divine Mother, the primordial Divine Mother, beauty, sustainability, reciprocity, autonomy, vibrational autonomy. So again, vibrational autonomy, it's that concept that, like with the airplane, when the airplane's going down and the oxygen comes down, you have to fill yourself first so that you are strong, so that you can then assist others. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Where you're coming into wholeness, you're coming into this vibrational autonomy. You're no longer affected by what's going on in the outer world. If it doesn't serve you, you are in union with your own divine self. So you're filling yourself up with this divine light, infinite resources, nourishing you. So just feel that it's like a master cell that is entering into your body, that's being activated into your body. And you're receiving that. The vibration of gold from the core of the earth, rising up, and emerald, the emerald green. And you just allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive these vibrations into the body. 1111. Ascension codes. 88. Infinite choice. You're choosing your vibration. You're not leaving anyone behind. You are creating the most powerful way of supporting others is by maintaining, sustaining such a high frequency of light within you, of union, of love, that you just your presence, you're activating this union in others around you with your vibration. And that is the highest service that you can offer at this time. So we are raising our frequency to the highest vibration that we can sustain at this time with this energy. And from that place, we engage with others in a way that's beneficial for them. We're not matching somebody who's suffering. We are uplifting them with our vibration. So that's an amazing service to be in at this time. Shinoahaine chiniki chinokoraine chiniki chinoku, Sonoaha anai sinakina shinakina shinokoraine, Sanai ni 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 sinini shikonoa, nai, Sonoaha ana sinakina chinakina chinokorai chiki sokoshoa, Hashishini shinokoroa hanai, Sonoaha ana sanaki shinokoroa. And just allowing that energy to rise up into the heart. Oh, and here you're going to see that innocence, your own divine child, your own divinity is here in the heart, and you can commune with that being of light that you are. Sonoahana Shiniki, you're surrendering to that divinity inside of you. Shinoa, that union. Chinoanai Chiniki, Sonoko, Shinoai Nai, Sonokorai, Soskoro Sonoko Hat Nai, Siniki, Shinoko Sroa. Just receiving and then releasing. Receiving, take a deep breath, and then let go. Another deep breath, and then let go. Beautiful, beautiful work. Beautiful. Beauty. That's what we're receiving. Beauty, grace. Sonoa, elegance, opulence. That's the energy of Lakshmi coming forth, coming to the forefront. We're offering so much gratitude to Terra Christa, Sonoa, and the expressions of Gaia that have come forth in Ochun, Chonoaha, Naicha, E, Seneke, Chako, Soroa. And we're calling forth the star beings now. So bring your attention up from the heart into the throat. Breathing into the throat. Activating our multidimensional communication. And then it rises up into the third eye, this gold light, this emerald Gaia. And then we're receiving the cosmic light in through the crown of the head, and there's this infusion with this Terra Christa, Sonoahana. She is infused with light, the Venus light, Sonoainai Shniki, the Venus beings of light, the Venus temples are lighting up in the inner earth and in the cosmos. Sonoainai Shniki, and we're receiving. So you just allow yourself to receive, just breathe it in. You can visualize this gold magenta vibration coming in through the crown of the head and just being absorbed into the neural pathways of the brain, the thought patterns, all your visionary capacity. Just receive like a sponge absorbing water. You're receiving this light, this infusion of abundance and love. Hanaya, Hanaya, Sol Shoa, Sanoshnoa, Sonoshnoa. Lakshmi is coming forth, Sonoshnoai. And then we just bow. You know, it's like this inner devotion to this vibration. So, Divine Mother, I bow to you. I submit my whole being into your vibration of sound and light and love. I bow to you, Divine Mother. And so receive. You can receive her. You are worthy. You are divine. Sonoa nai shinakine chinako sroa. You are her. Sonoahana. There's no separation inside of you. Sonoai nai shinakine chinako sroai nai. So you just allow yourself to receive. You are worthy. You are divine. Sonoa nai shinaki sonoko shinokarai ne chiniki sonoko. Horo ai hai nai siniki. Om Hrim Shrim Krim Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Hrim Krim Shrim 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 Mahalakshmi Namaha. Soko ana isana kene shina korai ne cheke sono kushuwa. Sono ana sana shinikini chino korai nini kisine kohana. Sono nuana sono nananini siniki shino kai cheke sokushwa. Asana kini chine kachukura ana sana kini chine kai seke sokuswa. Sana shiniki cheke sanaya. Sanaya ni sana sinikine ne shinikine no ana. Sanahana Shinakene Chinakura Nene Sekene Chikiskusrua. Hana Sinakene Shinako. So you're receiving this new frequency, this new recalibrating, the new money frequency of light. Sonohana Shinaki, this neutral is neutral. It's energy, and you receive it the same way that you receive water, the same way that you receive the sun, the same way that you breathe. You receive this vibration. It's neutral. So and it supports you in your physicality. And it comes when there is need. And it goes when it needs to as well. It comes and it goes. It enters, it flows. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. And then you hold it inside of you, and then you breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Sonoha naishiniki sonoko shinoa naishiniki nichinoko sroa. Haishkine siniki sonoko sroa. Sonoahana siniki shinoko sroa hai naishiniki nichiniki. And this is a vibration, the Venus light, coming forth from the Venus temple in Andromeda galaxy. It's a spiral galaxy. And there are these Venus beings coming forth to support us as we recalibrate into this new frequency. So just relax and receive. This is your time to receive. Sono shanoai. Sono shanoahana. Sana aine shanahe sonoa. Sono kuaha sana ishinaki sonoko. So skoroa, activating your visionary capacity, your ability to communicate with beings of light who match this frequency of bliss and opulence and beauty. Shanai Sanaka. So this activation in the third eye is going to call forth experiences and beings that match your vibration. Sono aina shiniki, sono of unity consciousness, sono aha of flow, sono aha creative life force, sono aha nai shiniki, reciprocity. Sono aha nai chinikini chinikora. It's just natural. Sono aina shinikini chinakoro aina chiniki sono koru noa shanakini, just receiving that frequency that's free of the lower vibrational frequencies. It is liberation. Sono anai shinakini chinakora nene siniki shinakora nai sono anai chinakini chinaki chukoro ha nai shinakini sono koro ai. Just breathe it in. Ah, the Venus light. Sanahi shinake shinako. And this energy is calibrated to self-realization. So you are you. You are blossoming into the most lush, the most beautiful, the most realized version of yourself. So in separation consciousness, we often, it's like you would see this beautiful, beautiful, flowing, blossoming, lush, vibrant rose, just unfolding this beautiful, it's like you're this beautiful rose. And because of these obstructions, you don't even realize that you're like this amazing, beautiful rose. It's like looking around like, oh, I should be a daisy, or no, I should be like a dandelion. Looking around at like what other people are manifesting, and they're very beautiful, but you don't see that you are this amazing, beautiful, blossoming, regal rose. So that's the energy that is transforming. You will recognize yourself as a divine being of light. You will experience yourself in all of your fullness, in all of your uniqueness. And you experience your own unique mission and purpose that is a part of the web of life. You experience your uniqueness, and in that way, you contribute in a way that is unique. But part of the fabric of oneness. So you allow yourself to be realized, to be fulfilled. It's the Venus light activation. So claiming what's yours to be, do, and have. What is yours? If you don't claim it, no one else will, because it's yours. It's unique to you. Your own purpose, your own mission. Your contribution to the expansion of consciousness, claiming your place as an ascended master. With the awareness that you are one with all that is. And just receiving that support from the Venus beings of light, from the star beings, from your star family. The ascended masters and these star beings that are coming forth. They've been through this transformation that we are going through now. And they are future versions of ourself that are coming forth to uplift us. So we can just allow them to support us. Just allowing that support, divine support. Oh. Just allowing all of that to integrate. So beautiful. And again, bring your attention. Again, you are online with the inner earth. There's this rainbow ray coming forth from the inner earth, entering into the root chakra, rising up into the heart. And then there's this beautiful, the Venus, the codes, these codes of light entering into the crown of the head and infusing the heart. And in that connection, we experience heaven on earth, fusion of spirit and matter in the heart. And this divine child, receives this divine love and this creative expression. This is embodied ascension. We're fully grounded. We're fully embodied. We're fully conscious of our physicality. It's a foundation of strength. It's a foundation of trust. And it is surrender. It's experienced through surrender. And then we're receiving this cosmic light, clarity, the sacred masculine vibration, courage, discernment. The cosmic Christ vibration. Fusing with the Emerald Gaia in our hearts. In an alchemical recalibration of our inner field. Take deep breaths. We're just integrating. Deep breaths. You are worthy. You are divine. You are a being of light incarnate. A perfect expression of the divinity. And in this way, we experience humility. We know who we are. Nothing more, nothing less. We are who we are, divine beings of light, meeting each other as equals in a state of unity consciousness and reciprocity. Recalibrating our system to these new frequencies of light and abundance and money, a neutral, divine relationship with money as a source, as an energy that we work with in our incarnation. That we freely receive and we freely offer, and we freely sustain in freedom. Shanai Sanakorai, Shanai Sanakorai, Shanai Sanakorai. Oh. So just allow yourself to receive. Offering so much gratitude to all the beings of light that came forth, including our own divine self, our inner divine union, the Divine Mother, Lakshmi, the Venus beings of light, the Venus temple, Andromeda, Suruhana, Ochun, the inner earth, the emerald Gaia. And we're going to complete the transmission. Now this transmission will continue to recalibrate your system in perfect divine timing. So we're going to visualize a sphere of light hovering over the crown of your head, and you see the sphere of light pulsating with this creative life force of the universe, your own creative life force, divine codes that will assist you to process, to come into alignment. And then you allow that sphere of light to descend in through the crown of the head and be absorbed by every cell of your body. And this is how you can replenish yourself with the cosmic light at any moment throughout your day. If you feel a little bit disconnected or you feel a little bit out of sorts, this is what you do. You ground, you make the intention, you connect with Gaia, the ascended Gaia. And then you bring forth the sphere of golden light to replenish yourself. And you allow the earth energy to rise up in through the root chakra. And this is how you can continuously rejuvenate yourself with these frequencies of light. Very high frequencies of light that will assist you to sustain this vibration. You ask for support. Call forth the Venus beings of light. Call forth the Divine Mother at any moment, and you surrender to this process. You know what's happening, and you know that you're supported. So you allow yourself to experience the recalibration. You allow yourself to be supported. You allow yourself to be infused with divine love. Shane, shane, kishno, koi, shane, kishukusoi. Hasana, hasana, hasani, shini, sini, kisha, kisa, kisa, kosoa. Anai, nini, chiki, chiko, chikoruai, nai. Sokohana, sanani, sokohana, iya. Shinono, nani, siki, soko, suruai, nai. Just be aware again, the second chakra grounded into the earth, the root chakra grounded into the earth. Freedom, choice, divine love. You are worthy to receive. Align with the divinity that is you.